kindly consider clicking the subscription button. Today, our topic is KULA FARE. You people have been requesting me to talk about people. Is it eating or swallowing fare? So, Leo, I have two guests with me. And without further ado, let me give them a chance to introduce themselves. Ladies first, please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, Linda. Before I introduce myself, I would like to say that I appreciate your invitation and I'm very happy to be here. And this topic, I've been waiting to discuss it. So I've got an opportunity today. So my name is Sharon Obisa and I'm a guest here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes.
So,
Our gentleman here.
first of all, thank you for the invitation. I was actually really looking forward to feature this interview when I was invited. My name is Hilary Ojwang. Some people call me PDG, but I am free to any name. I like open discussions, especially in matters touching youth, so I can't wait to start.
Many people have been complaining about people. I don't know what to say. Is it eating fair or swallowing fair? But hiyo tu kukula fair. Watu wengi wamekuwa wakicomplain social media, maybe our friends, campus students mostly. And hata watu wengi wanauana kwa sababu ulikula fair yangu na huku kuja mkula fair yangu mara 100 haujaifika penye niko. Tunakimbizana town hivyo. Sasa leo nataka wageni wetu hapa watuambie kama maybe wewe umaitumia mtu fair akakula, wewe kama umekula fair, umekula mara ngapi, ama kama wewe mtu alikula fair yako bado unatuma ama ulipost ama labda ulishapata mwenye siku hizi hata umwambie tuma fair, yeah? Anakuja tu. So I think we should start with ile time tulisema ladies first, ndio? Let's balance. Let's start with you.
Okay, so issue ya KULA FARE, it's something that is normal in the current society, okay? Because some ladies have taken it as a career. Kuna madem tu wengine tu wana exploit, utanipata.
How do you call that a career?
A career because it's a way of making money.
It's a way of making money, like it's a job. It's a job or something.
How much money have you been sending for fair?
It's a job. Just let me go on. Okay, they take it as a career because you fish out money from this gentleman, you fish out money from this gentleman. You can imagine on a weekend, you are fishing Uber money from 3 different men, and every one of them is selling 5,000 for Uber. That is 15,000 already.
That is rent.
You've already paid rent
shopping.
and the shop.
Yeah.
And not just one weekend, weekend again, other weekends again. So that's why I'm saying it's something that wengine wameweka as a career, okay? Then some ladies are just genuine, they're just like sina fare ya kukaa unanipata. Then wengine you could just send fare and they don't want to be with you. So then they may not want to send it back, so they just eat it.
So like, okay, so on your side or like let me say your view. Kunaona ni kama kuna ladies wenye ukiwatumia fare then maybe something like came up watakurudishia. Like kama make wanarudisha ama like
no.
Ask her.
That is not something anyone could do. How do you return money?
Okay,
this is money we're talking about here.
Okay, Sharo.
You cannot return money.
Okay, kidogo. Let's say, okay, kitu ya kwanza as ladies, let me say this. Wacha niwachanue nyinyi machali mko huko nje. Sisi hatuwezi kula fare mtu mwenye like mtu mwenye tunapenda. Tunakulanga mtu mwenye like upendi, si ndio Sharo? Mtu mwenye upendi maybe unaweza kula fare yake.
I might say in most occasions you might do that. Unakula fare. Okay, not even most occasions. It's always that unakulanga pesa mtu mwenye you don't want anything
like unaona hata kuna future.
So it's like you do it as a scare. Hata si hata unakula tu fare. Yani it's like unakula do ya huyo jamaa
akuache. So like yani
so hata kama ilikuwa fare ya 50 bob unasema ni 5 so ama ni 1,000 just to care that person of like how can you say from this place to where you are it's 50 bob is 1,000 no, and you insist it's 1,000 it's either you send that 1,000 or you don't
Huyo anaongea kama mtamai.
Okay, in this generation like madam too what am I kula fare? Let me see that. Like ni ngumu sana kupata mtu anajaye kula fare. So Sharo, wewe tuseme like unakula fare na mtu mwenye unataka yani unaona tu huyo unamput off.
Yeah, obviously. If there are so many ways of a lady putting up, like men don't take no for a no. They do not. So the only
Insist.
way to scare off a man, like people believe that extravagant girls are not good for marriage or for anything. So you give them a picture of you that will obviously scare them away. You see that?
Okay, sawa, wacha turudi nyuma kidogo tu. Penye nimekuambia like hiyo story ya huyo aliongea about maybe kurudisha. Kama ni mtu mwenye unapenda, let's say maybe your fiancé ama mtu mwenye unapenda na unaona kabisa uta make maybe something came up or something. Charo, utakula ama utamrudisha? Mwambie
Okay,
babe,
the
leo
thing is-
siku make. Let me just send back. Hata ujidanganye tu nja kuambia no babe keep it. Ama wewe utaamua tu
Let me
kupocket.
just make this thing clear. Love or no love, there is no returning money.
Hey,
There is
kidogo.
no returning money.
Okay.
Love or no love.
Do you agree with that?
I want to agree with her.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because you see, when a man decides to send money, that is surplus. He has extra. A man sends money when you're ready, when he has what is enough. So, for example, if I was sending my girlfriend money to come over to my place, Najua, what I'm sending to her should be maybe, 5 over 100 of what I have.
Kidogo. Sasa machalo nye mko huko nje, mnasikia? Sasa uko na 1000 unatumana yote yakue fair.
Alafu wanakuja kulala njaa.
Unakuja kulala njaa, mnaangaliana, unataka kusema venye madeals zinataka kuingiana. Nasikia wewe anasema like hata expect arudishiwe back because kitu yenye maybe ametuma ilikuwa maybe kidogo of what yenye alikuwa nayo.
Yaani ujibebe. Kama unataka kutuma fare jibebe. Wacha kutuma fare ya 500 na uko na 600 bob. Alafu dem akikuja unamweka kunywe uji. It doesn't work like that.
You know why issue affair inaleta a lot of emotions currently?
Yes.
Because unapata people don't take steps zinahitajika watu wajuane.
Yeah.
So for example, you just meet online, you chat, you exchange messages, mmejuana, kidogo kidogo you've exchanged nudes, kidogo kidogo you're like, oh, you look good, okay, you look good. So I want to see you, okay, I want to see you. Send fare, send fare.
I
Eat fair.
Eat
Swallow.
fare, you eat fare.
I eat. And then
So you see what brings the issue is huyu ni mtu amjakutana, you just met online or maybe umepigwa connection na
and
best
he doesn't
yako.
even know you.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
won't have you will never share any platform you will hang on your neck.
Yeah. So people have the audacity to, especially ladies have the audacity to eat, fare from virtual people. Huyu ni mtu mnachat to WhatsApp, maybe a few video calls, then you've not met, anataka kukuinvite. Now he's inviting you at his place, which some ladies may feel that isn't secure.
It's a precaution.
you know?
Actually, it's a precaution that you take.
Because
It's a
because in fact first time maybe for your meeting, I think you should meet in a public place, ndio?
And then somebody
Kama
tells
hotel
you,
or something,
Yeah,
come to my house.
Yeah.
So that's why many ladies feel insecure and they don't want to show up for whatever the fare was meant for.
Yeah.
So unapata wengine they just eat it, or they prefer going out with their friends. Unapata dem akishatumiwa tu fare hivi,
Anaita marafiki.
anaitwa best friend. Unakumbuka yule boy alikuwa anisumbua? Imagine ametuma ka kitu.
Hapo best friend anamwambia kula. Nilikupata umeenda. Okay, but then you know like these generations, most of maybe new relationship are controlled by friends. Unaona? And like kitu yenye friend akikwambia kitu unachukua sasa ndio final. Yeah? Yaani unamuuliza, alisema niende ni meet ametuma fare niende. Usijaribu kwenda. Okay, another question. Utapata hapa nita direct kwa nitaanza kwako Sharo ndio nirudi huko. Kwa hari. Sharo. Nini nafanyanga? Tuseme leo for example, huyo boy amekutumia nini? Fare. Ukakula. Alafu after 3 days ukasota, sasa unaanza kunyenyekea kwake, unamwambia leo nitakuja baby, nitakuja. Bado atatuma. Bado utakula, tena atatuma next time. Utakula, yani itakuwa kitu yani yenye inaendelea tu kila siku. Unakula, anatuma, unakula, anatuma. No, but most of the cases zinafanyika, si ndio?
Yeah,
no, if I'm dealing with a fool, I will automatically do that. Because you can't do that for somebody with perspective. Like nikule fare, nenda. that person will have started being suspicious. Because okay, when I eat fare, I will have bunch of excuses like babe this, babe that, babe that.
Mask yako kauka. Wanasema venye corona ilikuwa mask ziko zinakauka. Sijui mimi ni mgonjwa.
Sijui nini.
Nakutana na
So these
tita
are
ule kaniambia rudi
okay.
home.
A man might try 3 times. A man might give himself that energy to try 3 times.
Now my question is, mbona like unyenyekea umdanganye na baada atume tena mara ya pili na mara ya tatu? Ama acha tuulize Ari. Mbona unitumie fare for example ni kule, baada ukija utume ninyenyekea mara ya pili ni kule, tena tatu ukija ninyenyekea ni kule. Why?
So it's possible because it happens to some men, okay? So first, when a man meets a lady, the first impression is the outlook, okay? Like huyu dem anakaa fiti. So there's that kind of impression mwanaume ukuwa umecreate, si ndio? So that huyu akikuja kwangu, a man pictures how he will see you operating in the kitchen. just a man, let me finish. A man will picture you, how you walk around the house, how you make the house clean, how just the house will look good, and it will be a beautiful home when you're around, okay? So they think about that every moment. That's why you had them here, but the beauty, just admit the beauty of having you around him makes him send it again because he really wants to have you around, okay?
Countless times.
Yeah, then another time, another factor is you see you are in this talk stage because you cannot just jump into sending fare direct like tumekutana leo ndio hiyo na kutumia fare hapana. So it is you must follow a stage, okay? So just after the talking stage, then now it jumps to the fare. So in the talking stage, obviously men develop some chemistry in communication. Like this lady talks so nice and she communicates so nice. Men wanaanga suspicion. By the way, umewahi pata mwanaume na suspect them. The guy huyu sijui anakataa, huyu sijui ni mkadieni nini hakuna. Men don't suspect. They go for what they like.
That is fine. That is the first thing I'm hearing that.
You see? Ndio maana sasa watu wanakula fare zetu. Akiwacha kidogo Ari. Na dema mimi kuitisha fare ukoona tu udema atakuja. Lakini ukisema acha tu nitume kama maybe atakuja. Yaani kuna venye unaweza judge useme Sharo atakula fare Linda hatakula fare ama tu ni ile yenyewe kubahatisha.
Okay. So for the purpose of record, I'm not going to talk on behalf of other men. I'm just going to talk on my behalf. For me, if I want a lady to visit me, first of all, I send taxi or I send Uber. Namwambia. So that I'm not hurt, okay? Or I come in person with that taxi to pick you.
Wait,
so that
wait a minute. So when I'm in Nairobi and you're in Kisumu, you send Uber?
No, I mean I'm saying people were just within the vicinity.
Tunaongelea story ya wewe unaishi pale, mimi naishi hapa. Pikipiki ni 50 bob, but tunaitisha 1000 bob. You understand?
Okay. Just issue ya kukaa mbali pia it's okay, okay? So hapo you will send the fare, okay? Maybe so to say maybe
let me just give you a leakage. If it was that virtual friendship that you were talking about earlier. When I meet somebody either on Facebook or whatever platform I might get them from, I first ask them, where are you? I take a back stand. I let them do their talk, which they always do because they are always eager to get to the end. You see that? So when I ask him, where are you? He will be like, I'm in Nairobi, I'm doing this and this, I'm this and that. And then I say, oh, all right, you are in Nairobi, you're doing that and that. So I'm going to create a virtual distance for myself that is worth a good amount of fare.
Kale ambao ushaji budget yani hata aska tu nikwambia Sharo. Yani hata jaanza kuambia mumit lakini ushaanza panga venye tutadanganya.
How will you say somebody
says
somebody says that is in Nairobi.
Wewe kwanza kama tuseme Facebook mtu amekutext, "Hi Sharo, kabini nini?" Umeona yeye ako Nairobi. Ndio tuseme uko Kitengela. Unasema sasa usha calculate distance mpaka uko Kisumu.
I have to. There are two things involved. First, I let this guy tell me who he is, what he's doing. That is number one. Number two is where he is. So if I am out to eat his fare, I will give him a distance. That is what good money, not just a joke. I want him to prove what he's doing, right? Maybe he told me he's a manager somewhere in a bank or something. I want him to prove it. So I will say I'm somewhere that is very far away.
Kama shilingi ngapi hivi?
Very far away. In fact, normally in that cases, I normally target 5,000. So what I do, even if I tell him I want to use road, nitamwambia I want to use road, but from where I'm staying to the road is 1,000.
Ari, unasikia?
Unaishi wapi?
Yesu.
Unaishi wapi? Hiyo ni ndani ya
My friend, this is
Sharo, unaishi penye unapitia nini?
no.
Unatoka je na kitoto isema nini?
ama unatumia Uber?
No, and I do not
Uber gani sasa 1000 huko ndani?
Unamkutia Uber. Uber will take this one to the
1,000. Yes.
Yeah, but the
I'm staying
actual
in a
bus.
village. I take pikipiki. Nikisha take pikipiki, I take a cab to town. I take pikipiki to some center, then I take a cab to town.
Kwani center ngapi ziko kwenu? For example, Sharo. Unajua Sharo hata kama ni kula fare, kula tule genuine. Kwani uko na center ngapi ndio
This is
siko kwa
not
barabara?
genuinely. I will show you that this guy is genuine.
Let me just highlight something.
Kidogo.
I think to young men, let me just quote between maybe 20 and under 25 how bad ni watoto. Let me just quote 25 to 40. Unaona hao vijana, I call them young. Hao vijana hesabu utapiga. Even before they send fare, they could be millionaires and they have a lot of money, but they only buy logics. That's why it should be something logical. Even if you are just talking about behind the scenes, you're just talking about, faking the hospital receipts and going to edit. Okay, you see, in as much as you edit it, lakini when you bring it to me, I look at it lakini nakaa juu.
But you know when I bring it,
wait a
maybe
minute.
kidogo. Labda wampiga
You don't know where
picha.
I'm coming from.
Yeah.
There are very far villages in this country. Please.
Ama like I will not bring ama Sharos kana
You
kuambia.
don't know where I'm coming from.
Okay, let's say this, like akose kuleta receipt atapigia picha.
It's okay.
Let me
It's
say.
a proof of
Okay, let
evidence.
me say. Natoka ile side za miwani ndani.
Na wewe labda ni Bonta, wewe umezaliwa
Eh.
Kakamega.
Natoka hizi zile miwani ndani and you want to meet in Nairobi. Right? So you see, the distance from my village to town to where I'm going to take that whatever it is to Nairobi can even take me 3 hours. You understand? Are you ready to waste that amount of time? No.
No.
You don't want to waste that amount of time, right? So I will give you an option of a flight. In fact, I will also think in the line of taking a flight
From Kisumu.
from Kisumu. Yeah. So when I go, I come from that place to Kisumu is 1,000 bob. And I want to take a flight. Before I take that flight, I must eat.
Yes, yani Sharo 10,000 tu imeenda hivyo.
No, I must eat.
Eat what?
I must eat before taking that flight. Because I will have traveled for 3 hours. I must refreshen. Yeah? I must eat. And I won't eat ordinary food. Please. Don't embarrass
Sharo
me.
tu kama mtu ni hasla.
Usiniembarrass
Na kama mtu ni hasla,
Usiniembarrass na vibaya.
hasla Sharo sema
You are going to the
So
airport.
why would you want to ferry a woman from the farthest end of Kenya if you are no?
So
Come on,
let me
Yasna.
tell you. Okay.
Hustlers, no.
What you're talking about is maybe something that we think could be happening. Okay. But
No, it's not something that could be happening. It's something I've done.
That is happening.
It's something I have done. Just like you said, I don't know, when they look at that package, you see, when they look at you, they will see the package and then they visualize the way you will be flowering in the home. So you see, they want that package no matter what it costs. So I'm going to make it cost you. Yeah, that is what I do.
Okay, Sharo, kidogo tu hilo, na nani Hari. Wewe sasa umesema you have done it, si ndio? Sema tu soko for example ukatumia 10,000. Sharo ulipanda ndege one.
Why will I even commute anywhere?
Ukwenda yani Sharo.
Was I supposed to?
Hey! Hari sinasikia.
Was I supposed to?
Wah,
okay. First of all, let me say this. In the end of the day, it is the man who tries so much and he uses all his resources to ensure that you are submissive, okay? I mean, that coming over is a way of submitting because first of all, you can't come over to an ogre or a man that you don't like, okay?
Of course, yeah.
Even if you wanted to eat fair, Ama is which kind of a person, but you go there because you like them to some extent, okay? And men will always cross boundaries to prove themselves. Udem ametaji 5,000 and ladies know how to provoke men. Sasa 5,000 ndio inakushinda kutuma.
Look, you said you are a manager. You can't 5,000.
But you know, people have
Doesn't make any
responsibility.
sense. No.
People have responsibility.
When you come to my timeline, I must assume that you are out to get what you want.
So utakuja timeline yako unaenda kumstalk.
No.
Uangalie.
Let me just
It's
tell
not
you.
my responsibility. I will use your word for it. In fact, I don't even care.
Some ladies will even tell you that your age mates are rolling in Benz, your age mates are rolling in Rolls Royce, na wewe uko hapo unashindwa hadi kupiga 5,000, okay? So you see, as a man, as long as it is there and it doesn't affect a significant percentage of your finances, you will just release, okay? And furthermore, you are going to gain. By the way, there's no company.
No.
I'm making a point. By the way, there's no company that men enjoys in this world. I mean, better than a woman's company. Just having your woman around and seeing them move, shughulika, even if you're not very connected, hata kama alikuwa na kugonga, lakini I mean alikuwa na kugonga na kukula nini, lakini having the noble experience of tasting kitu amepika, unanipata seeing her move around, cleaning the house,
so you know,
just impressive.
Of having somebody who is subjective.
Not just that way. You see, company is a company. Having a female company and having a man company is satisfying. Okay?
Now I realize,
regardless of mtu amekula fair ama mtu hajakula fair. And in many instances wanaume wako na intention mbili. Is either hitting and moving on to the next or keeping you. Vitu mbili tu.
Na utajua unaona.
Yeah, and it's hard to know.
utajua.
Utajua it's kusoma kile mwanaume ni ngumu sana.
And the reason why it is
hard.
And the reason why it is hard to know is because men usually have a lot of options. Okay? So when he's giving you attention, just know he's prioritizing on you at that time and giving you the opportunity to prove yourself that I am worth staying with you and I am worth keeping you.
Ukiuma tu hivi. Out of sight.
Ukiuma tu hivi.
Out of mind.
Okay, that is why I'm telling you. You see, when I'm giving that time to prove myself, if I get that opportunity that somebody I know, somebody somewhere is now giving me that attention, that time, my friend, I will use it.
But utajua.
No, I don't care.
Utajua shara.
No, the thing is,
sasa tuwe kule tu fair ishe.
I don't care. You don't get it. I don't care. When I realize that he's out to pray, you know, in this life, it's either you are a prayer or you are a prey. If I realize that he's making me, he's praying, my friend, you will realize I can become a game changer.
You are making a good point.
I will make sure it doesn't win.
Okay, you're making a good point.
That is one thing.
Yani mko kama competition sasa.
Yeah, you can't let.
Sasa tumesema
You can't know people's intentions.
Yeah,
you cannot know people's intentions.
Okay, that's why
this is like Facebook. Like there's this guy that I met on Facebook, and he was like, I'm in this place. I'm abroad. I'm doing this and this, but I want to come home and I want to meet somebody. I just want to create a relationship from home.
Like we are about yani from home.
It sounds genuine. Sounds genuine. It moves me. Once.
Then angekwambia nataka kuja kuoe, ndio atawezi kuwa mzungu.
What if he was a virtual person?
Moves me.
What if kama alikuwa anakuosha?
But really, with all your senses, is it really logical to say that to a man, the way you understand who a man is telling you that I just want to come home.
Wait. How do you understand who a man is?
No, men, wherever they are, there's always someone they are going after. You
Like
can't
everywhere.
just be
Tuseme,
telling me.
sikia nikwambie
No,
Sharo. Sharo, tu example.
What you are saying could be
Somebody
true.
you're going after. Yeah, it's true.
Sharo, tu example. Tuseme kama saa kwa Kakamega, ako na mtu. Akipewa transfer ende Kisumu, ataenda kupata mtu. Ataacha wa Kakamega.
Let me tell you
No.
something.
It's a lie.
Because there will be those people, those who will be sending messages in his brain.
I am a man. I am
Like
a man.
you said, men normally get attached to what they see. My friend,
I am a man.
you
Let
want
me
to
make
tell
a
me
point.
if a man walks from here to town, he won't have seen
Sawa
somebody.
Sharo.
No,
Moja ready
it's
to
okay.
tell.
Let me make a point. And this is very important. And for the purpose of record. Okay. As much as men always have options, okay? A lot. We could maybe depart. We were together. We are departing. Okay. I'm moving into another new place. Okay.
Yes.
Then I am seeing someone. Okay. But that does not change my main woman. Who I badiliki. Okay. A man always has a main
Okay, you are
woman.
main woman. To mean what? Tukienda huko utapata side chick.
It is okay. It is something that is natural. Okay.
I think it's bullshit.
Yes.
It is bullshit.
It is not bullshit.
It
Let
is
me tell
bullshit.
you.
It is
You
okay,
cannot
like
tell
super
me-
too faithful come to mmoja.
Yeah.
No.
It's either you are.
Wait. Let me just finish. Okay.
It is not.
No, let me just
Kidogo,
finish. What happens is,
Yes.
first of all, the creators of all these problems are women. Men are not the creators of these problems. Okay. You move into a new workplace. Okay. They know very well you are married. Okay. Then the young girls or the young ladies who are just walking into that place, who wants to be married, nini, hao ndo wanaanza kukugiggle. They giggle. What are you resisting?
So
A man.
you stand by yourself. Useme mimi niko na mtu. I have a fiance. I have
Do
a
you know
girlfriend.
David? Do you know David?
Nani?
Do you know
I'm sorry
David?
to say this, Linda. So you are valid.
No, yeah.
Valid to yourself. All
So
men
that
are
is what
gods.
happens. No,
All men are
no,
gods.
you can't say that.
No, hatajafikia hapo.
No, you can't say that.
Ari, tuseme tu ya ukweli kabisa. Acha tu Ari, tuseme tu hapa mbele ya mbele ya hii kamera. Ari. Like mwanaume tu aenda place moja na stick tu kwa akumbuke niliacha dem
It is
yangu.
possible.
Huko hata mwambie kuja every
It is
weekend or something. Sina mwambie kuja every weekend.
It is
Then
possible.
imagine
But
unatoka hapa unaacha huyu like sasa unajua dem anakuwa faithful sana. Dem Sharo anakaa akijua my
Yeah, my man
fiance
is somewhere
alitoka alienda
yeah.
transfer Kisumu. Wewe umeenda Kisumu huko kwa ofisi amekuchanganya.
it is possible.
Ushapata
It is
mwingine kwa
possible. Let
ofisi.
me tell you. It is possible for men to do that at a room temperature. 25 degrees Celsius. Relax.
There can be no room temperature.
No, let me
That is
just
a
finish.
lie.
No. You'll have to tell her to calm down.
Calm down.
You go to the
Calm down.
village, you
Wacha
find a
nyamaza.
room temperature.
Nyamaza, wana calm
No.
down.
Let me just tell you.
Ari.
That will happen at a room temperature. A room temperature is this kind of a man. Let me describe for you the kind of a man. Okay, they are men who are, very focused in their families. Okay, they have one woman and they are focused in raising the families. Okay, of course, that kind of a man is someone who I would also love to become and who I'm becoming, by the way. For the purpose of record, nisiachwe kutoka hapa. I could come from this shoot na niache.
That is a dream.
Okay, but under some circumstances, which now is the majority of the circumstances, room temperature ukua kidogo, majority of the circumstances, which is created by women. Okay, unaweza pata you are going to a club, when ni mbaba, okay, mwanaume, let me say mwanaume to 30, 35, men who are married and focus on their families, uko na some money kidogo, uko na kibenz kako, umepack, si ndio? Unakunywa tu yako vizuri and you are chilling, si ndio? Then some young girl comes and makes it suggestive. Unanipata? So you expect me to act holy and be like,
Nyamaza Sharo, nyamaza
Let me
tu.
talk,
Nasikia nikwambia Ari, sikia. Dakika moja. Kama unaona utaenda klabu kwa temtem. Mbona usichukue dem yako kama bibi
not
yako?
even dem wako.
Ngoja, usichukue bibi yako mwende na yeye. So Hari, according to you, like nataka utuambie sisi madem. Like mnaonanga nini maybe kwa madem ndio mnatuma fare or like unamwanga tu kutuma.
Okay. It's a good question, but I think kila mwanaume wananga to what impresses them, what impressed them, okay? That's what you are sending money for. That's what you want what you want to have around you, huh? That's what you want to see moving into the house, in the house. That's what you want to see making you happy. Huyo ndo mtu anataka kupigisha story and the sorts. Or even if you some men may just want to have sex, then they release them.
Yeah.
That's what they are setting fair for.
So like you can send twice,
the impression,
countless
times, as long as you get it. Kama ule mtu tu na fish, okay? You really want to get the person. What impressed you, that's what you are sending money for. Yes.
And what's your advice for maybe ladies? Labda tuseme wenye wanaweza kula mpaka fare asla.
Okay, I think kukula fare is okay. Because no man says that fare nambo mbaya. They don't send it like wacha tu hii ni
they're witching you. They're witching you like
every man sends Jesus Christ. What are you saying? Okay.
Like so it is just okay. Kama ujisikie kwenda kula tu.
What I'm saying is every man sends the fare willingly and they send him with abilities. You send because you are able to send.
Yes.
So if a lady eats it, it's okay. Kufa dereva, kufa maka. Unanipata. You count your losses and move on because it is part of what you expected. Two options. She either comes or she doesn't come.
Yes.
Then, okay, is it my final or there's other part that I can make the final? Okay, it's okay.
Okay, Sharo. Sasa tuko kwako. Sasa wewe Aruka anasema it is normal kukula fare. Wewe utaendelea kukula ama?
What are you talking about?
Sasa utaendelea kula fare kutumia kama ujisikii kwenda. Ama utaka kusema hapa alafu uchome.
Facebook isn't real almost 90%. 90% of the time, things that people meet there aren't real. Things you see there aren't real.
Okay, Sharon.
It's just a precaution.
That is social media.
Social media.
Let's say that person like you met, uko kwa social media. What about when mlikutana kwa gari, mlikutana supermarket?
You know,
ama unakulanga zile.
Personally, Linda, when a man approaches me, I will first love to know his intentions. And the way he speaks to me, and I will even trap him into telling me who he is without him knowing that he's telling me who he is. I will create a conversation. And the way his input will tell me who that person is. And when I realize that you are malicious, even with 1%, 1% militia, KULA FARE. KULA FARE. 1% militia, KULA FARE. I don't want to care. And when I realize that you are malicious, my friend, I will eat that fare the number of times I can eat it. Without any serious. My friend, you heard me. I analyze your intentions. If you even have 1% deficiency, even a quarter, your fare goes. Not just your fare, anything that you can put in my export.
Sharo, what is your advice to ladies about history of fare?
Linda, I want to tell ladies to be careful. It's all about being careful.
Yes.
Like, you can KULA FARE ya mtu serious, it's risky.
Yeah. Yeah,
you can also KULA FARE ya militia, it's 100% proven, justified. So the thing is, when you meet a man, please stop jumping into the way he looks. Look something beyond the way he looks. Interact with this person. Know who he is. We women, we are actually gifted. We can know who somebody is.
Yeah, it's true.
Our intuitions, and we are even smart at provoking people to tell us who they are without even knowing.
Exactly.
It.
Yeah. So to like
use your power.
So
there's a power. Woman has power.
Wait, to them they'll think that we are provoking them. We are bad, but we are pushing them to know them better.
I push. I will push you to the farthest end just to know.
Wanna do Sharo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this guy no.
It's just like untaka. You want to know him better.
I just want to know him, and my woman's power is always in the forefront. Ladies out there, you guys should, every woman has that power. There's no woman who doesn't have that power. Those men out there, you can control them to whichever direction you want them to go. You can. A woman has that power. In fact, it's God-given. You don't even need to attend any university for that. And I'm telling you right now.
Okay, Sharo, controlling. What do you mean by controlling a man?
My friend, the brain of a man, have you ever heard this thing that a girl of 15 years or 17 years can reason better than a man of 25 to 30. It is true.
You're lying.
I am not lying. It is true.
I don't
It is
know.
possible.
Maybe Yari will tell us.
The brain
more
of women
later.
works much faster than of a man. So you can get ahead of him without him knowing you're ahead. You're ahead of him. So you don't be careless out there. Stop being careless. Like you are getting into traps. Where umetumiwa fare, umeenda jamaa amekutumia, next time umetumia fare, umeenda jamaa amekutumia. They will keep on dumping you.
So unafaa kule kidogo ama?
It's not a matter of kidogo. Kula as much fare as you want until you get to the right person. Kula fare, mama.
Hey, what? Tell us your last statement. Let me say your last view about story affair. Story, maybe any advice you can advise to ladies or maybe gentlemen out there.
Okay. First of all, KULA FARE is something that is there. It's part of our society. So, as I said, it's part of a source of income to some people because it sustains them. So it's something that is there, and we have to learn coping up with it. I told you that it is a bad norm. I mean, toa KULA FARE, ama itaisha, no, it won't end.
Yes.
So first things first, for men who are selling fare, you're either selling fare to someone who you love. Okay. Kuna wanaume types wawili. There are people who are married in marriage and they send fare. Okay.
Yes.
Then there are those who are not married already, then they send fare. So those who are not married already, now ask. Okay, you could be sending fare to your girlfriend, who is your legal girlfriend, your main girlfriend.
Your main chick.
Okay, that one main chick. Then you could be sending fare to this one, who side chick. Okay. So first of all, sending fare to the main chick, I take it this way. You could be sending fare for your main chick to come. Okay, for a man who is in a serious relationship and you want this main chick to be your wife, in many of the occasions it is advised that you take much of the financial responsibilities because you are a man. Of course, we understand that we are in a dynamic society where financial responsibilities should be shared, but when it comes to a relationship, and you're in a serious relationship, and I'm in a serious relationship with my girlfriend, okay, I take much of the financial responsibilities. So kama hizo kutuma fare and the sort of foods that we are going to eat, in any case that I lack completely, then my girlfriend could come in.
In fact, that is what I wanted to ask you.
You can never lack. Why are you lacking?
Sharon, they're just human beings like us. Okay. I wanted to ask you this. Is there a time maybe your main chick ambaye kuambia babe nakuja na maybe akatumia fare yake?
Okay.
Is there a time when you surprise akafika akatumia fare yake or just must to me?
Okay, what I do,
Yes.
this is mine and it's personal.
Yeah.
For me and for my girlfriend,
Yes.
I don't send fare. Okay?
Yeah.
So actually, I tell my girlfriend that I miss you. What are you doing over the weekend? And she's telling me, I have no plans. We could spend the weekend together.
Yeah.
Then I tell her, okay, you're free to come anytime. Okay?
Yeah.
The next thing my girlfriend tells me is, babe, I want to come. Okay? So I ask her, okay, you're coming. I'm in the house. I don't have time to go and shop food. So I'm sending you 1,500. I'm sending you 2,000. Pass by. I mean, pick something that you want to eat. There's enough of groceries in the house.
Yeah.
So pick something that you want to eat. That's what I would eat, okay? Because najua akifika kwa nyumba ni mama atapika.
So like utume generally la kusema ati hiyo ni fair. Yaani ile tu tumie kwa groceries na kama pia hana atatumia tu.
Lakini lazima ya overlap kidogo. Ya overlap, unajua mama ke budget na kama 1,500 kuna kama 500 kana baki. Kama alichoma fare yake anachukua hiyo 500 anaingiza kwa sasa sione ameenda hasara sana. Ladies wanaogopa hasara in any relationship. Okay, so for men who are in relationship, in a proper relationship, you are committed. If your lady is asking for the fare, yes, it is okay. Consider sending them. And for ladies who are in serious relationship, they fear asking for the money. Okay, so just send something. If you have it, send something that is overlapping kidogo. Okay. Then for men, if you are in a relationship with someone, I mean, if you want to send a fare to someone who you are not in a relationship, first of all, of course, just send. If you have an intention with them, okay, just send. If they come, it's okay. If they don't come,
it's okay. Don't beat up yourself.
Don't be bitter. Just send the fare. If they refuse to come, move on to the next. Okay.
The next pray.
Yeah. Men always, let me tell you for free. Men always have the next option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
ladies say
It's
that
true.
even ladies say that they always have the next option. But
Not
for
all,
ladies,
maybe,
for
not
ladies
all ladies.
it takes a lot to get the next option. Ndio upate mwanaume mwingine next ni ngumu because you're not going to snatch. Nowadays hakuna ku snatch ni ngumu sana.
Ni ngumu, lakini you never know, maybe saa zingine mko okay, like maybe akona mtu mahali anamu hit, unaona. Sataendea huyo or something. Okay. But we know, okay, it's hard for the ladies, but for the men.
It's hard for the ladies. And for men it's always
Utaacha leo kesho.
Because there are many ladies, okay, who are always willing to engage a man, especially when a man is quality. So I was finishing.
Quality.
And yeah, men are not the same. They are top quality men and they are men. That is true. Okay, we will talk about that another day.
Yeah, it's okay.
But about men who are in family, okay, the unfaithful men, okay, because if a man is in family and they send the fair, that is unfaithfulness, okay. So for men who are in family, first of all, it is not right because it is what counts a man is faithfulness to their families. So first of all, even before they consider sending fair, they should consider being faithful to their couples or to their spouses, okay. Then another thing, if you really have to send a fair, first of all, consider co-sharing. Kutana na msichana mali kwanza. Usitume tu msichana fair, come to my place.
First date, akuje your place. Hata msichana atafikiria aje.
Tell a lady, let us meet in this restaurant. Let us meet in this restaurant at this time. Okay? See them come, see how they present themselves. Then you see, okay, this one is worth consuming my fare. This one is not worth. That is
Sasa, lady is just a lady. Sasa, like, this is worth consuming my fare. This is not worth.
Yes, men know. Unajua there's a way a lady presents themselves, then unaona this is worth. Same way when men are choosing their spouses, unaona this is worth being my wife. This one is not worth. Yeah, so issue of sending fair.
Same to na ladies. Ladies utakuwa unasema huyu hawezi kuwa bwana, acha nikule fair. Huyu maybe let me try, unaona.
So eating fair is okay. It's part of our society. So men, if you really have to to send fair, okay? First consider number one, consider that hiyo pesa haitakuuma. That is number one. Because there are two options.
Pesa like unaweza lose.
Yeah. And that's why huwa nasema hiyo pesa huwa inatumwa is just a fraction. A fraction of a man's money, okay?
So like usikuwa una unataka tu kutuma yote.
Kama kubet responsibly.
Okay, that is number one. So send money where you think you will get something, okay? Then if you won't get, it's okay. Ukipata it's okay. Usipopata is okay.
50-50 hivi.
It's okay. But hii issue ya kutuma fair, it is not okay. It is rotting the morals of our society. Because
na kuzuia sasa imekuwa ngumu. Kuzuia imekuwa ngumu. It is just like ishakuwa kama education system. Like unazaliwa tukijua nafaa kukula fair. Unaelewa? Like ukifika hiyo age ma campus huko.
So but men, if you really have to send the fair, send, especially when you're in a relationship with a serious woman, okay? But if you're also in a relationship, if you're cheating or you're in a relationship with a woman who you don't have a future with, send the fair, yes, but no, don't attach your feelings to the fair. Know that itakulwa.
Ama ifanyike kazi kuje.
Haitakulwa. Yes.
Upate job.
That's my submission.
Kemba nyama. Tumemwona tungeendelea, tungefika hata kesho ama kesho kutwa. Thank you for watching and please consider subscribing. See you on our next